Hi Upside, my name is Shireen and I'm from Lean Bean Fitness. Today I'm going to take you through a ass and abs virtual lean bean class. You don't need any equipment, just yourselves and your mat, and we're going to get straight to it. So we're going to start with a warm up. We've got 45 seconds on, 3 exercises, 2 rounds. The first exercise, you're going to sink down into a squat, take 2 little pulses, and then squeeze at the top with an option of taking a jump at the top instead. All right, we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So sinking nice and low into that squat position, squeeze those glutes to the top. So you don't have to get straight into the jumps here, especially as we're just warming up the body. Squeeze, sink nice and low. That's it, keep going. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Keep pushing those knees out. That's it. And I want you to think about that rib cage to hip connection the whole time. So even when you're sinking down, you've got an arch in your back, but you're keeping that imprint. That's it, keep going. We're nearly there. In 3, 2, 1, you're gonna come down into a plank position here. You're gonna take 2 shoulder taps, 1, 2, and then drop the knees down for 1, 2 taps. So keep it light. Take 2 shoulder taps. That's it. And 2 knee taps. Squeeze those glutes to the top. Keep the core engaged. Try and keep those hips as still as possible in the shoulder taps. So imagine that you've got a glass of water on your back here. Exhale to tap. That's it. In 3, 2, 1, coming into a standing position. You're going to jump to the end of your mat, shuffle back, take 2 touch and reach, lower and lift. Jump to the end of your mat, shuffle back, that's it, you've got it. Take 2 touch and reach. Keep going. After this, we're back to the top and you should be feeling nice and warm already. That's it. So when you're taking those touch and reaches, really want you to use your leg and your butt here. So you've got a flat back the whole time. You're not rounding to touch. 3, 2, 1. Good, we're back to those squat pulses. Let's go. So this time, I want you to take those jumps. That's it, nice and high. Squeeze. Squeeze those glutes to the top. Engage your core. If you're not jumping, you're squeezing and lifting. Coming onto your tippy toes if you can. Really nice. Nice and tall as you lift. Whew. Get the blood flowing. Get the heart pumping. Good. Check in with yourself. Your rib cage is pulling down. 3, 2, 1. Back down onto the mat. That's it. Take those shoulder taps. Option here of dropping onto your knees, taking the shoulder taps, so you've got a little bit more control. But if you can, try and lift those knees up, really squeeze. Exhale, exhale, press into the mat here. Tap, tap. So I really want those knee taps to be slow and controlled. So you're not dropping down too quickly here. You're in control of the movement. 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands towards your feet. That's it. You take that jump, shuffle back. Option of taking those touch and reaches into a jump. That's it. Jump, shuffle back. If you're not jumping, keep those knees wide. Just touch the floor and lift up. If the jumping's too much too, you shuffle forwards, you shuffle back. Come on, team. We're not here for long. That's it. Whew. Keep going. Should feel nice and warm. One more here. Finish through. 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. Okay, we're gonna come down onto our mat now. So you're gonna lie sideways. You're gonna have your feet in line with your glutes. You can either rest on your forearm or rest on your hands. So what I want you to think about here is that top hip is gonna press away from you. So your hips are neatly stacked. See, they've got that small gap underneath my waist here. You wanna try and keep that gap the whole time. All right, team, are we ready? Whew. You're gonna lift the feet up and we're just gonna open the knees and close. Open and close. Heart rate's gonna slow down a little, but the burn is gonna increase. Good, keep checking in with yourself that the hip is pressed away from you. And imagine you're moving through mud or you're moving through honey. So it's a really controlled movement up and controlled movement back. When you reach the top, I want you to focus on really squeezing that top glute, squeeze. Good, that's it. On the next one, you're gonna lift, extend the leg, bend, and lower. Don't lower all the way down though. So ideally, you don't want your knees to touch. Really good. Keep lengthening that leg. So you really want to lengthen that leg as far away from you as possible. Good, so imagine I'm there where something's pulling your leg. Lengthen, reach. Don't worry if you're pointing, you're flexing your foot. Good, on the next one, you're gonna hold it out here, hold it out. Whew, I'm starting to feel that burn in my glute. Your top glute should be hurting now, in a good way. Little circles. Keep stretching, keep lengthening that leg. Check that the rib cage is closing down. And reverse those circles. Whew. Relax the upper body. Relax the face. That's it. Keep going. Whew. Just check you're lengthening that leg again. And little tap of the glute. You're gonna bring your knees in a 90-degree angle here. You're gonna lift that top leg up, extend it away, flex and kick, draw back. Good. Keep that knee lifted the whole time. Knee and foot are moving in one long line. Good. Lengthen, push that leg away. Good. Really nice. That top hip should be pushing away too. You should have a gap underneath that waist the whole time. I should be able to roll a little marble under there. Keep going. Breathe through it. Exhale, lengthen, inhale, reach. Make this your last one. You're gonna bring your leg forward into a diagonal, turn the toes down, heels up. This bit kills, but this is the end. Pulse, pulse, woo. You should really be feeling that in your glute med now. Little pulses, keep going. Smile through it, breathe through it. That's it, nearly there. Keep going. Keep lengthening that leg. So nice. You get a little break from glutes after this. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. We're just gonna stretch out that glute. So coming onto your bum. It's the leg that was working, so this is my right leg. I'm gonna place my right ankle onto the opposite knee. I'm just gonna take 2 deep breaths. One more. And release, drop the feet down. So we're coming into our ab section now. So to start off with, place the hands behind your head. And we're just gonna start with some curl ups. Curling in and lower. More advanced option, you bring your feet into tabletop as you lift and lower. It makes it slightly more challenging. Okay team, let's go. Keep working through that. Lifting and lowering while I get my timer going. That's it, keep going. Keep moving through that. Lift and lower. Imagine you're sliding your ribs down towards your hips and lower. Another cue that often helps people, especially as you're floating your feet off, imagine your hip bones are drawing towards each other. If this feels too strong, you just stay with the lift and keep your feet planted. But I want you to think about trying to lift higher each time. So you want to try and get into that shake zone. Shakes are what we want. Shakes mean change. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Pull those ribs down as you exhale. And think of lifting up through the pelvic floor. That will help you engage those transverse abdominals. So those deep abdominals that wrap like a corset around the body. Keep going. So advanced option, you just tap your feet down. Exhale, lift. Try not to let the knees go past hip height. If they go past your hips, your core is going to switch off. So you don't want to go there. You just want to go about here and lower. Keep going. Really nice. In 3, 2, 1. You're going to hold it here. Extend those legs. And you're just going to aim for the toes. Keep going. Reach and lower. Reach and lower. Keep lengthening the legs. Really nice work. That's it. So good. In 3, keep lengthening, keep reaching. 2, 1, draw in. You're gonna bring your knees towards your chest, curl up, and we're gonna come into single leg stretch. You're gonna lengthen one leg away, keep your chest lifted, and change. And change. And change. That's it. Stay with this. Keep that core tight. Keep your chest lifted the whole time. Lengthen that opposite leg away for 3, 2, 1. Draw those knees back in. Good. Extend those legs away again. We're going to come into single leg lower. So you're either taking one leg down, use your core to pull that leg back up, or more advanced option, you can take a double leg lower. And again, think of those lower abdominals pulling that leg back in. Lower down. So you can place your thumbs underneath the small of your back just to protect your lower back a little here. You can also just take those single legs. That's it. Nearly there. Breathe through it. Inhale. Exhale to draw those legs back up. Make this your last 2. Make this your last 1. Good. You're going to lower your legs at a diagonal angle here. Turn your toes out. You're going to take 3 little clip of the heels. 1, 2, 3, and draw in. Good. Advanced option. You curl up as you do this. 3, 2, 1, and draw in. Stay lifted. Or if you want, you can stay with it the whole time. We're not here for long. Try and stay with me. Draw that belly in. Woo! You should feel the burn here. Keep going. Nearly there. Breathe through it. You've got this. Keep lengthening those legs. 3, 2, 1, and draw in. Nice. Curling back up. We're going to come into our bicycles now. So twisting towards the opposite knee. But I want you to think about that opposite shoulder coming towards that opposite hip. Also think about that leg that's lengthening away. So often that leg gets forgotten in bicycles, but I want you to actively think of that leg pushing away here. Keep going. Push, push. Breathe through it. We're not here for long. Core should be firing up now. Obliques should be nice and warm. Keep going. In 3, 2, 1, and release. You're going to turn. So you're in a plank position here, pressing into the mat, and we're just going to hold this plank. Hold it here. Good. That's it. Heels pressing away. Actively push your hands into the mat here. Draw that belly button in and up. Hold. That's it. Think of pubic bone to sternum. Use your breath. So good. Almost there. Keep lengthening. Drop onto your knees if it feels too strong, but if you can, stay with me. Slow and controlled breathing. Belly's in. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Push into a downward dog position. Nice work. We're going to flip onto the other side and work the other glute now. Okay, team. Lying down on your side. Heels in line with your bum. Starting with our clams. Are you ready? In... Oh, my watch isn't wanting to play ball. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lifting those heels up, press that top hip away, open and close. So make sure you're working the opposite side. We want to even out our body. Good, try and slow the movement down. And try and really draw your mind to the muscle you should be activating here. It really helps. Squeeze that glute. That's it. Squeeze. Really nice. Keep going. And the next one, you're going to hold it up, extend, lengthen, bend, and lower. Lift. Extend. Check in with your core. Good. Checking that you're squeezing that glute. Really nice. And really lengthen that leg away from you as far as you can. So good. Keep going. Lengthen. Use your breath. Really nice work, team. You're doing so well. This is the home stretch now. Hold it out here, hold it out here. You can place your hand down for support. Little circles, tiny little coffee cup sizes. Keep it small, keep lengthening. I'm feeling the burn too. You've got this. Really nice. And reverse. Almost there. That's it. Keep going. Keep it small. So nice. You've got this. And lower down. Bring those knees into that 90-degree angle. Float that top leg up. Kick it away. Bend. Extend and lengthen. Good. Keep the knee and foot in one long line. Good. So nice. Ooh. Really feeling that glute burn. Yes. Ooh. Nearly there. So good, team. You've got this. Lengthen that leg away. Good. Bring it to that diagonal. Turn the heel up, toes down. Whew. This is where you'll feel the burn. Little pulses. We love a pulse at Lean Bean. Keep going. Breathe through it. Relax the upper body here. You're nearly done. After this, we've just got a finisher. We also love a finisher at Lean Bean. Good. Pulse. 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 Keep going. Breathe through it. Nearly there. Keep it small. Keep it controlled. In 3, 2, 1. And release. Tap that glute out. Good. You're going to flip onto your bum. And take the little glute stretch on the other side. 2 deep breaths. Whew, and release. Good. Final little bit of work today. We've got a 60-second finisher, and then we're holding a plank for 60 seconds, and then we're done. So I'll chat you through the finisher. So you're going to bend through the knees, crawl into a plank position, come into one military plank, crawl back, stay low, come into a drop squat, and come down again and back into the crawl out. So we're on for 60 seconds and then we're holding a 60-second plank. In 3, 2, 1, we're going to get started. So this is the home stretch, so really push yourself. Coming down, So try and change sides each time. If you're not jumping at the top, you can step the exercise instead. So you can step in, out, out, crawl down. So when you're in that military plank, changing arms each time, which one's coming down first? So do right, then left, good. Keep going. Get our heart rate back up here and really working into the core, into our glutes. Try and stabilize as much as you can through the military plank. So really squeeze and hold everything before you lower down and lift. Crawl back out. Nearly there, team. You've got this. Make this your last one. Crawl out and release. Quick breather. And we're going to hold that plank for 60 seconds. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Hold that plank. Sorry. If you're holding it already, even better. You're working for a little longer than a minute. So hold it there. So you can either hold that full plank. If it's too strong, you can drop down to your knees, but I really want you to challenge yourself. Push through this. Really fight for it. This is where the change begins. Press your heels away, squeeze your glutes, core is on. If you start to feel like you want to drop down, just try and move around a little. You can also come down onto your forearms to change it up. So try and make this 11 shape with your forearms instead of grabbing hold of your hands. If you grab hold of your hands, you'll be a little rounded through the back and through the shoulders. Breathe through it, team. So close. Home stretch. Push through it. We're stretching after this. You've got this. In 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees and child's pose. Take a few deep breaths here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to come into a plank position. Good. Push your shoulders forward. Slowly lower all the way down. And we're just going to come into a little cobra. Stretch out those abdominals. That's it. And push into a downward dog. Walk your hands and your feet together. Slowly curl up. We're going to take 2 deep breaths here. Big inhale. And exhale. Last one. Big inhale. Reach and lengthen. And as you lower your arms, think of your spine growing a little bit taller. And we are all done, team. Thank you so much for joining me today, and see you next time.